Yeah. B.
Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy B double E T I double L M A N. You know what it is. We back, episode number 2. I still have no fucking idea what I'm doing, just for the record. So, just so we clear. So, let me explain to you about this episode and how shit gonna work. So, during this show, you're gonna be seeing polls pop up at the bottom of the screen. When you see a poll pop up, go ahead and vote for it. Um, Shortly after, we collect a lot of votes or whatever, you'll see the results of the poll pop up on the screen. That'll happen throughout the show just to keep y'all engaged. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the comments. Big shout out to the sponsors, Shirt 619, Jetsonz Music Media, repping the gang. You already know what it is. Shout out to all the fans, all the followers, everybody that's been supporting, that's been shouting out. Like I said, the polls will be happening at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you interact with the polls and get the votes. Also, this is a loaded fucking show. Oh God, this is a loaded show. Today is the first day we're gonna do it. It's gonna happen every single episode. At the end of every episode, we're gonna do something called Song Wars. So the way it works is at the end of the show, we're gonna play one single from each artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be 2 artists every week. Both of them, they'll send me all the artists. You send me your songs, send me your picture, your song, and the logo if you got one. I'll randomly select 2 people to go head to head. And so you send me your best single, whatever you think is your best single is, whatever you think the whole wide world is gonna rock with. I'm gonna play both the songs back to back. I'm gonna play a portion of both songs at the end of the show. The poll will pop up at the bottom, and the viewers get to vote. We'll tally up the vote. The polls will pop up and show the results at the end. The winner, whatever song is the winner, will advance to the next episode, and we'll have the opportunity to battle the next person. So, women, men, kids, poets, whatever you got smoking, and you think that it's the hottest, and you want to put it on here, we're gonna do Song Wars at the end of the show. So, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be that. So let's give a big round of applause to yourself and to all the artists out there repping any state and everywhere you're from. Let's get into what we talking about today. First, I want to say rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Uh, y'all know Kevin Samuels passed away, and he was basically a dude that would talk mad shit to people. I mean, I don't really want to say it was like shit, but like he would say shit to women and to men alike. He would be very candid and honest with his view and his perception on the world. Um, and it was, a lot of people. Some people poke fun at it. Some people talk shit about him. Some people liked him. Some people didn't like him. I thought he was great for entertaining purposes. He was hilarious to me. Um, you know, I would think about like, what would I rate myself if I went on Kevin Samuel shit? Like, I would be like a 4 or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like, but Kevin Samuels, he definitely died. He died in his house or in a hotel room with Viagra. He was humping. So a lot of people thought he might have been gay, but he could have been bisexual. I mean, who knows? But he definitely died. Um, he died in a woman's arms. With his woman probably butt naked. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know, but cheers to and pour a drink out and cheers if you watch it, to Kevin Samuels. So yeah, that was that. So yeah, so I don't, I've seen a lot. Like I said, if y'all watch Charleston White, he did a thing about it. Ti did talked about it. A lot of people talked about it. Um, so yeah, he was kind of a big deal. If you don't know him, check him out on YouTube. He's hilarious, if you ask me. The way he rates people, and like I said, he's candid, and he's he keep it all the way a buck with a lot of people. I'm not saying that his vision is the correct vision because everybody has a different lens that we see out of, but moving forward, if you have not yet seen Kendrick Lamar's The Heart 5, The Heart Part 5, it's a must, must watch. Uh, cheers to some cheers to Kendrick Lamar. Mm. So I watched it. Phenomenal. They did a deep fake video. If you don't know what deep fake is where they can manipulate and alter somebody's face and put it on another face. Deep fakes kind of started with a lot of government agencies deep faking politicians to spread propaganda to different countries and whatnot. You know what I mean? So, but America, obviously everybody can learn that technology. You can learn how to deep fake stuff. But and so the creators of South Park, not the writers, the creators, the guys who did who do the animation for it, they worked with Kendrick Lamar on this video. They did a deep fake. They deep faked. He was he turned, as you're watching it, it kind of fucks you up. They kind of fuck up your head. You know what I mean? Because like I'm watching it and I'm watching Kendrick and he's standing there. I'm thinking like artistic Kendrick. You know what I mean? He just standing there rapping this song. I'm waiting on a beat to pop in and all that. And then he keeps rapping and I'm listening. And then he like turns his face. And then I thought my eyes was fucking playing tricks on me. I was like, is that OJ did this nigga just turn into OJ Simpson? Like he turns into OJ Simpson. He turns into Kobe, Jesse Smollett. He turns into Jesse Smollett. He turns into Nipsey Hussle. He turns into, man. The shit is the shit is incredible. Like it's an incredible piece of art. You can always count on Kendrick and Cole. They are in that. Even the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like he comes with like some really artistic videos. I definitely enjoy when artists, they care about more than just the being of having the ability to be a rapper. Like we could all like put our words together and be able to, it's like writing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You put the hamburger, you got the bun and the meat and then the conclusion, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, but when you can take it beyond the paper and move it into a creative space, I have nothing but the most admiration for the artists who even aspire to do some cool shit like that. Like I try to do a lot of that in my music, and some of the visuals and stuff that I shoot too. It's just trying to be a little more creative than you know what I'm saying, what you usually would be, and it works and it's cool. Like um, so yeah, big shout out to Kendrick. Cheers, cheers to Kendrick. Drinking my gold drink again. Mm, but uh, it goes like that. So yeah. Now I want to talk about and I want to show y'all some shit. Um, Actually, I'm gonna run a commercial break, and when I come back, I got some things that I want to show y'all. I got some videos I want to show y'all. We got perspectives that we need to talk about. The question of the day is, who's worse, a bad man or a bad woman? I got videos that I want to show you, and we also jumping into the Song Wars at the end of the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. You are watching the motherfucking Beat Tillman podcast. You heard? Be right back. You are watching the B. Tillman podcast live.
Yeah.
Writings on the wall. Pictures is worth 1,000 words, but I swear I seen them all.
Right now, you are tuned in to the B. Tillman podcast live, sponsored by Shirt 619 and Jetsonz Music Media. You are watching the B. Tillman podcast live right now. Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy BWTILLMAN, and we are back. This is episode 2 of the B. Tillman podcast. I am thankful that you're here with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you tapped in over here. Shout out to Shirt 619 and Jetsonz Music Media. You know how we do. Anyways, like I said before the break, we got some videos and stuff that I want to show y'all. So on this first video that I want to show y'all, it's like in Detroit. So I need y'all to check this out. Can't make this shit up. So in Detroit, homeboy decided like, yo, he was tired of answering the door. You know what I mean? He sell weed. You know what I mean? He was tired of answering the door. He was like, yo, I'm not answering the door no more. I'm tired of this answer the door shit. I'm gonna need to come up with a ready solution. How can I stop answering the door? Stop making fades. My man cannot make this shit up. I promise I cannot make this shit up. You heard? Listen to me. Listen, Norbit. Can't make this up. My man puts a vending machine on the side of his crib with the program on it that dispense yo dope for you. All you gotta do, it take cash and credit. Look, listen, we're gonna go into this first video. Y'all check this shit out. Tell me what y'all think.
It's making an unusual find at a home on Detroit's west side. Investigators say a man was operating a vending machine that dispensed marijuana. The amount of money they say he pocketed was astounding.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig shows you the evidence and just how the feds made the discovery.
The family of Marcellus Cornwell did not want to say anything on his behalf to us, but there's a video going around on social media that may tell investigators all they need to know.
You know, he was shocked that we came there. As far as some of the other things were going on with him, you know, natural human reaction like, oh, look, I got caught.
On the side of this house on Detroit's west side is where federal investigators say they found the marijuana vending machine belonging to 43-year-old Marcellus Cornwell. And this video, shared with us by ATF, is part of the evidence they've collected.
Watching the video on YouTube, you can watch somebody walk up. They can either insert a $20 bill, they can insert whatever denomination they wanted, even to credit cards.
Serious?
Walked up, insert the form of payment. Selected the amount of marijuana that you wanted.
Wow.
It dispensed it, came out in a little hopper. You just stuck your hand in. You had little baggies of marijuana at your disposal.
ATF agents say Cornwell was making about $2,000 a day, and he allegedly told them the marijuana vending machine was up for about 4 years.
When the vending machine is open to the public, no controls about who can have access to it. Minors, persons who are not authorized to have that. That's a little bit of a problem.
Cornwell's criminal history dates back to the early 90s. His convictions include armed robbery, felony firearm, and identity theft. So he's not even supposed to be in possession of a firearm. Damn. But federal investigators say they found 18 guns in the house that he told them he's lived in all of his life. Investigators say some of the guns were reported stolen. And Cornwell allegedly told ATF agents that he bought most of the guns off of the street. And he was aware he was not allowed to possess them.
I have to say the brazenness of it was was shocking. I think the number of firearms that we found in connection with it was very shocking, very disturbing.
Federal agents say they're still investigating allegations that Cornwell sold drugs and guns to minors.
But the big thing is, look, you do this stuff inside a neighborhood, people are going to take notice and they're going to get mad and they're going to.
So look, I appreciate everybody in the comments. Thanks everybody in the comments that's hitting the comments. You know what I'm saying? Keep hitting the comments. Da, 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 da. Yo, listen, I'm polling this. I'm polling this right now. Would you buy it? Would you pull up and cop? I mean, I would. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, here's my thing though. How did my man was smart. You could write a computer program that knew which bags of weed. Who gave that shit? Where did you find that shit at, bro? Like, how did y'all see this shit? Bruh. Yo, like, how, Sway? Like, can I do that? Like, how, and with like, how did you load it? Like, where do you? So many fucking questions. But my man was making $2,000 a day for 4. Come on now, let's talk chicken. Like what do you say? Let's talk turkey. How much is it gonna cost to turn one of them white omelet pies? Like, come on, man, this dude was eating. I'm talking about eating. Would you cop it? Would you cop some of his product? That's all I'm asking. Hit the comments, hit the poll. Let me know. Would you pull up to the side of this dude's crib and use his ATM, use his vending machine and cop you a bag? I mean, I would. Would you? I mean, let's find out. Hit the comments. Let's find out. So moving on in further news, I remember talking to y'all last episode and telling y'all about how Pete Davidson and Kanye West going back and forth. I think Kanye kind of basically he quit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fucking with Pete no more. He like, all right, I'm done fucking with Pete. Pete ain't letting up. I'm about to start liking Pete Davidson. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to start liking Pete Davidson. Pete ain't letting up. Netflix gave Pete a special. Netflix gave Pete a special. Pete look. Pete giving Kanye West the blues right now, and he's funny. Okay, I'm about to start liking me some Pete Davidson. Let me get into this clip and let y'all see. Wait. So, who's winning, Pete or Kanye? It's a poll. Hit the poll in the bottom. Let me know who's winning, Pete or Kanye. Let me get into this video and let me show y'all how Pete done got this Netflix special trolling Ye. Come check. Look, check this out.
How's your year going? Good. I've had a really weird year. I had an AIDS scare this year. Yeah, I did, and you're like, Pete, wow, what's going on in your life? Are you sharing needles? You doing heroin? Are you having tons of unprotected sex? No, Kanye told me I had AIDS.
Come on, man, cut it out.
And he's a genius, so I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, I better call my doctor. The guy who made College Dropout thinks I have AIDS. So I went to the doctor. I actually got checked because I was like, maybe he's right. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. So my doctor told me I don't have AIDS. I just look like I have it. So it's a completely different thing. You know what's really funny about that? AIDS is just such an old school thing to you have AIDS. It's just such a 90s, early 2000s thing to you know what I mean? John Mulaney called me and he's like, AIDS, you should spread a rumor that he has polio. Does anybody else secretly hope that Kanye pulls a Mrs. Doubtfire?
Leave him alone.
I come home one day and they're like, "This is the new housekeeper," and he's like, "What's up, Bam?"
What's up, fam?
Yeah, it's a really weird thing to go through. Like,
Listen, man. Pete Davidson need to leave Kanye West the fuck alone. Hit the poll. Who's winning, Pete or Yeezy? Because right now, Pete done went on national TV twice. He did the Saturday Night Live shit where he was making fun of Kanye, and then he just did a Netflix special where he making fun of Kanye. Kanye might have more money than him. Kanye might be winning when it comes to the money, the bag, but Pete is on his fucking ass when it comes to them jokes. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I might start like Pete Davidson because like that motherfucker kind of funny, and he look weird. He look like weirdishly cool. Like you know the weird motherfucker that you like, that he look weird, but you like he's so weird looking that he's cool. Like that's kind of like what you know what I'm saying. In further news, moving forward, uh, the NBA is going out of control. The NBA, the fans. I'm gonna tell y'all what, as viewers, if y'all walk up on this stage, I'm gonna hack your page. Like I don't know, like okay, Memphis or Phoenix played whoever the fuck Phoenix is playing in the NBA playoffs right now, and so they got the players' families come to the games, and they sit courtside, obviously, you know what I'm saying. So there was this little 16-year-old kid pushing. I don't know if he hit or put, but it's like he was pushing Chris Paul. He a player. Chris Paul is a player. He's the point guard for this NBA team. If you don't watch it, whatever. If you know Chris Paul, you know. If you know, you know. So the 16-year-old player or the 16-year-old kid that's in the stands with his parents. He's like putting his hands on Chris Paul's wife and Chris Paul's mom. Like he's pushing them, or he's doing something. He's hitting them, whatever. You know what I mean? And Chris Paul finds out, and he tell the little 16-year-old boy, like, I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna see you later. And people was tripping because they like, you know, it's a grown up. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, Chris Paul is still an adult, and it's like you can't tell a kid you gonna see him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then at the same time, you gotta protect your family. Where it don't matter who you is when it comes to my family. And you can't put your hands on my family, or I'm going. It's smoke. I don't care how old you is. I don't care who you is. It's smoke. If I have to put you in a child's place, I'll put you in a child's place. If I have to put you in a man's place, I'll put you in a man's place. And so on and so forth. But if you at my family, then I'm at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit. So in this next video, we see Chris Paul being upset. I might have to run it back twice for y'all, but check it out. Here goes. Clearly, Chris Paul was not excited and told that boy, "I'm gonna see you later." How do you feel about that? Do you feel how and just put it in the comments? How do you feel about that? Should how does the NBA regulate? Because LeBron's had some problems this year with fans talking shit to him, and saying certain things and doing the most. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel like should there be a rope around the court? Like, how do we? How does the NBA control this? Because it's only gonna get more out of hand. It's gonna be like soccer, where you got people in the stands just mushing each other, to beating the shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do what's a good what's a good what's a good solution for the NBA to control the fans so that the players still feel safe and can enjoy the game that they love to play. Like, what's a good solution for that? Because you know, obviously, the shit ain't working out. You know what I mean? If it was me, you know, I really can't tell you what I would do. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we got perspectives to talk about, and then we jumping into the song wars to close the show out. We'll be right back after this break. You are watching the BEETTILLMAN podcast. You heard? You are watching the B. Tillman podcast live.
Yeah.
Writings on the wall. Pictures is worth 1,000 words.
Welcome back to the BEET. You know what the fuck time it is, man. I ain't gotta explain to you. You already know what it is, man. Sponsored by Shirt 619, brought to you in part by Jetsonz Music Media. You know the gang. Gang. You know the gang, man. Jet Life. Anyways, this is the portion of the show where we talk about this is the topic, man. What's worse, men or women? This is how you know, we need to discuss the what's happenings and what's going on. This is the perspectives part of the show, where we are going to discuss what's worse, a bad man or a bad woman. Obviously, in the polls down below, you're going to see a poll pop up, and you could put your comments in the comments, and you can vote on the poll. What's worse, a bad man or a bad woman? In my opinion, I feel like there's nothing worse than a woman scorn. So if a man is, so to me, you know, a man can be bad, but he can't be scorned like a woman. If a woman wants to be bad, like she's scorned, her wrath is a little different than a man's wrath. I feel like women have more power and control over the world than they know, but at the same time, men hold women back from possessing that power because men then would relinquish complete total power and wouldn't have any power at all. So like, but if a woman coming down on you, I don't feel like a man could come down on a woman the same way a woman could come down on a man. Like, you know, you could break her heart, you could cheat on her or break her heart, and you probably even smash one of her homegirls or something and break her heart. But if she cheat on you, who she cheat on you with? Ooh. Or you could do her dirty and knock the TV off her wall in her apartment or something. But when she when she come for you, whoo, whoo. I got three perspectives today. You know what I'm saying? I got a perspective from my man Black Ray said Foster. I got a perspective from my homegirl Nick Tripp, and I got a perspective from my homeboy Maurice Humphrey. So let's get into it, and let's see what my man Black Ray said Foster thinks.
So the question is, which is worse, a bad man or a bad woman? Once again, ain't no right answer. Both of them motherfuckers is toxic.
Oh, God.
It's a saying that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Amen.
But I done seen a lot of tyrants out here, man. But that's a hard one. I really can't say. I really can't say. I'm gonna go a man, because man, you bad.
All right. I I know that's real. I know that's real. I definitely agree with that. Especially when how he's pretending to like men can be tyrants. You know what I'm saying? And if you bad, you bad. You know what I mean? Like it's at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about the lens that you look through. The perspective that you see life through, like your lens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just got these goddamn glasses about about a month, 2 months ago. I can see, but I can see clearly now. And they transition, so they be turning colors and shit. I love this shit, boy. This is my shit, boy. This is my shit. Oh! Anyways, so yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel both, but like you said, have no, you know what I'm saying. So he got men though. He picked men. Let's get into Catch. Let's get into Nick Tripp and see what she feel.
What's worse, a bad man or a bad woman? To me, I would have to say, actually, a bad woman in 2020, just due to the fact that looking at statistics and, you know, what we're all told right now, black women winning, yay. However, if she's bad as in a negative way, then she can corrupt not only the men she engaged with, but also her circle, her children, her family, like all the people she touched. So in my personal opinion, and I'm probably sure it's not going to be a popular one, but in the year of 2022, it's worse to be a bad woman.
Boy, did she say it. She was talking that shit. She took it deep. Like I said, the poll is down below. You vote. What's worse, a bad man or a bad woman? She went there, and that what she said has a lot of truth in it, because you know women affect a lot more people. You know what I mean? Like so yeah. That's definitely. I felt that. I felt that shit. Let me get into my homeboy Mo. Let me see what he talking about.
What's good, B. Tillman?
What up?
Hey, this is Maurice from Canton, Ohio, 330 stand up.
You already know.
That's a good question. What's worse, a bad woman or a bad man? In my opinion, everybody know women rule the world. We do everything for women, whether it's a fresh cut, a fresh beard, clothes, working out, smell good. It's all for a woman. So if a woman has to be the worst, because we do everything for them. And with that said, once we get them, if she just energy bad, everything bad, we still rocking with her, and it's gonna be crazy because that energy is gonna pull you down. It's gonna put you in a bad place, and you know, hurt people. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
All right.
You already know. Shout out to my homeboy Mo. Shout out to Cash. Shout out to Nick Tripp, Mo. Shout out to Said Black Rain for giving their feedback. Every week, man, I ask a question on my Facebook page, and you can hit me with a video response and answer the question. We put the polls down below, you know what I'm saying? And you can give your perspective on how we do it. And we're going to call that, you know what I'm saying, that segment is called Perspectives. We just giving perspectives, you know. To be able to learn something, you got to be able to have dialogue and be able to talk about it. And it's just perspectives. No one's right, no one's wrong. There's never a right or wrong answer. And I don't think any question that you could even ever ask has a right or a wrong answer. I feel like it's all perception and perspective, you know what I mean, for how we feel and what we, you know what I'm saying, going through. So obviously the poll results will be popping up. You get to see all the poll results. You know what it is. Right now, this is it. We're about to get into my part of the show that I've been waiting for so much. I've been waiting on this. This is the versus part of the show. Roll it. Yes, this is the versus part of the show. We have Flatline Rail versus Ace Carter. What we gonna do with this part of the show are we gonna play a portion of Flatline Rail's song. We're gonna play a portion of Ace Carter's song. At the bottom right now, the poll will be running right now. I will run the credits one more time for it. The poll will be running right now as we go on. You can vote before the songs even get played. You can vote right now. We have Ace Carter versus Flatline Rail in the first song wars. Run them credits again. Yes, here we go. Up first, Flatline Rail. Remember, down at the bottom, you have a poll. The winner, after all the polls are calculated, we will put the poll results up on the bottom of the screen. At the end of this show, you will find out who the winner is. Make sure you vote, share, like. I'm giving y'all time right now. That's why I ain't played it yet. I'm giving y'all time right now to go ahead and share it and get as many people in here as you possibly can. Get all your fans so that everybody can vote for you. First song coming up, Flatline Rail. Let's take a listen.
Baby, get lost in the oh, yeah, yeah. It's high probably, yeah. Yeah. I get lost in this moment. 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 I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost in this moment. I get lost in this moment. I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost in this moment. Yeah, I get lost in this moment.
Ayy, just got paid, smoke one to the face. Caught that from LA. If I'm not in your best interest, stay the fuck about my way. On my chain, it's a holy book. I'm tryna find my way. It's a lot that's on my mind, but not too much I got to say. Find my lane, it's a lifestyle, and I'm stuck in my ways. Babe, you only knew the old me, and that shit was just a phase. Such a shame, how that way. I've been running up this pape. You don't like the way you living, you should go and do the same. You don't like the way you living, you should go and get some pape. Need to look out for yourself, better cover up that pain. Cause the way that I've been living, I done felt a lot of rain. I get caught up in the moment, lot of shit I should've changed.
I get lost in this moment. 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 I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost in this moment. I get lost in this moment. I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost, I get lost, I get lost. I get lost in this moment. Yeah, I get lost in this moment. Yeah, I get lost in this moment, catch a vibe. Head up to the sky, I'm just asking why. Wonder if they gon' ride for me. Will they ride? Yeah, I'm just lost in this moment, I gotta get it. And I'm just chillin' dolo, I'm busy counting digits. It's like repetition with the bitches. Keep it 100, we ain't never doing 50-50. No, I don't smoke, but I'm too dope in each and every city. I'm with my brother and you know we clutching on the semi. This bitch hold 50, if they ever try to come and get me, this shit get sticky, I just hope and pray my sins forgiven. Cause lately I get lost in this moment. I get lost in this moment.
All right. We got action right now, man. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta excuse me for a second. I'm trying to get everything together over here, man. I know it's my first. It's the first one. It's the first one. We got smoke. We got smoke. That was Flatline Rail. I get lost. Flatline Rail versus Ace Carter. That was Flatline Rail. Lost. fire. I really like the track. I like the production. I like the melodies. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Remember, you can vote down in the comments. Next song we got Ace Carter. Ace Carter representing Strictly Street. Let's go.
Say less.
Out on a run, she say touchdown. Come put that shit in my end zone. I keep a bitch in the friend zone, so she can still fuck with my friends though. Talk my shit till I'm in her mental. She said put that shit right in her dental. I pull up with the strap in the rental. TMI, this is too much info. 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 Out on a run, she say touchdown. Come put that shit in my end zone. I keep a bitch in the friend zone, so she can still fuck with my friends though. Talk my shit till I'm in her middle. She said put that shit right in her dental. I pull up with the strap in the rental. TMI, this is too much info. I keep a strap in the rental. Shorty say touchdown, I bet when I leave she want more. I got that coke on me short. I got a trap out and kid that bitch ball like a sport. I'm known for kicking indoors. Niggas try kill me but miss me of course. My baby mama a trick, so I bet you she won't fuck for free, but I promise she fuck for the score. I think I'm fucking with shorty. We done found love on the couch, kissing and thugging it out. I'm digging her too. This is a dangerous route, but I am attention about face. Cause a disgrace to get misplaced. Cook first, then refrigerate. I handle shit, I situate. Then can the bitch, no lemonade. She say touchdown, come put that shit in my end zone. I keep a bitch in a friend zone, so she can still fuck with my friends though. Talk my shit till I'm in her middle. She said put that shit right in her dental. I pull up with the strap in the rental. TMI, this is too much info. 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 Out on a run, she say touchdown. Come put that shit in my end zone. I keep a bitch in a friend zone, so she can still fuck with my friends though. Talk my shit till I'm in her middle. She said put that shit right in her dental. I pull up with the strap in the rental. TMI, this is too much info. I kick a door with no mask. I fuck a bitch with no rubber. I make her think that I love her. I do not have feelings. I'm in the street like a villain. Out here trying to make me a killing. The real in me, show no sympathy. I done took some losses. Check my history. Just since me when I was 23. Told pick me up and deliver me. I just know I won't go. Young boys don't want smoke. Bitch don't need no dough. Wish blowing all that coke. I'm Jay-Z, I'm a nil, I'm a renegade. Ay. I'm a whole thing, I'm a 28. Ay. Put it in the can in a minute, man. Ay. Just sitting out the way, get some niggas get paid. On a run, she say touchdown. Come put that shit in my end zone. I keep a bitch in a friend zone, so she can still.
There we have it, folks. That's the song war. Right now in the polls. Vote. Vote, 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 vote. Vote, vote, vote. Give y'all some time. Give y'all some time. Give y'all some time. Flatline Real versus Ace Carter. I told y'all this is my first time doing it, so excuse me with the on-screen graphics trying to fix everything up and make it nice, man. I did a walkthrough, and I guess it didn't work out. Excuse me. I guess it didn't work out how how I really wanted it to, and I thought all my cues was good, but so it's excuse me for that. But you got Ace Carter versus Flatline Rail. It went down right now. Ace Carter song, I thought that was dope. I like the melody. The beat was dope. It had this little swing. It had a nice swing to it. Both songs fantastic. Both artists, excellent artists. But it's not up to me to decide. It's up to you. So right now in the poll, not the comments. I mean, you can rep, give your artist all the flowers, give your artist the flowers that they deserve. But in the poll, go ahead and put your vote down. And the winner, I'll put the results up. I'm gonna put the results up during the ending credits. When I end the show, the results will pop up. The winning song will move on to the next episode, which will be this week. You got to stay tuned to know what day. We always gonna be at the same time, pretty much. And All the blessings to my people that didn't believe that I could do it, but God did. Love y'all, man. Stay blessed. BEETI. You already know what it is, man. Holla.